Hello and welcome back to another fantastic episode of A Fresh Perspective on Business podcast. This is a very, very jovial podcast studio today. Let me tell you that. My name is Tony. I'm 38 from Chorley. I'm the head of broadcasting and entertainment at Fresh Perspective. This is my co-host, Vicky Taylor. Hello. She's laughing quite a lot because before I press the record button, I said some funny stuff. And I don't think she can control her laughter, can you?
No. This is the second time.
Sometimes I can be quite funny and jovial, and this is one of those occasions, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about LinkedIn. If you don't know what LinkedIn is, it's a social media platform predominantly for businesses. And we're going to be talking about getting the most out of it as a business tool. That's what we're doing, isn't it?
It absolutely is.
Thank you very much. Unfortunately, the preamble was so long on this podcast that I've finished my cup of tea, which is a bit of a shame.
Do you want me to text someone to get you on?
Yeah, but it needs to be with oat milk. If anyone is listening, they are. For those who listen,
I hope so.
For those who are listening, oat milk and tea is a great thing. That would be my recommendation to you today. If someone wants, I'll wait till the end. I've got some Vimto here.
At least it won't be me making it, because you didn't like my brew yesterday, did you?
No, I think I did.
That really dark coloured brew.
It was still oat milk, and it's the taste rather than the look, isn't it?
Yeah, but you said it tasted awful.
Yeah, I was joking.
Oh, right, okay.
We've got some stuff to talk about, but we're going to talk about LinkedIn. I'm going to say first and foremost, not first and foremost. Because first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please indulge me. Sit back, enjoy yourself. Shut your eyes, not if you're driving. As I say, this is episode 215 of A Fresh Perspective on Business podcast. But Vicky, can you share with me and everybody listening around the world today, what is that in Spanish, please?
Episodio número 215.
Very good.
I had to practice that.
It did not sound like that yesterday.
No, I've had to write it. What do you call it? Like
phonetically.
Yeah, because I looked at that on the screen.
Not happening.
No, I wanted to call it Doscientos Quincy.
Right, you've just spoiled the illusion now. Anyway, we're back. We're going to talk about some real cool stuff now, which is about LinkedIn. Fresh use LinkedIn as a religion every day, trying to build our brand and also the individual brands of the people in the team and build the network, because the majority of sales come from there, don't they?
We do. We use it as a sales tool.
Lots of companies don't use it. A bit like Beartown Brewery.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you are back on LinkedIn
yeah,
now,
I'm back
actually,
on
aren't
LinkedIn.
you? Yeah.
I did have a social media hiatus a few months ago, and I am on a hiatus from Facebook and the Instagram.
That's fine, but LinkedIn for a salesperson is crucial.
Crucial. I'm pushing content out 4 times a week now, and it's good in the main.
Who told you that?
In the main, brilliant. So, Fresh a prime example. So today, we are going to give you some tips. Well, Vicky is. Some tips on how to utilise LinkedIn, make it work better for you in your business, hopefully get your leads, hopefully get your sales. And also, side note, Fresh Perspective also offer training on LinkedIn. In fact, there's some being delivered today in Lancashire to a business from one of our team. So we can help you with all those things. So what Vicky's done is she's put together a fantastic schedule. You're very giddy today, aren't you?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Okay. Is it because of the picture of the cactus?
Maybe, but I was there when that happened.
Yeah, Vicky went to a rodeo a few weeks ago for a birthday at Rivington Barn, and she has just shown me a picture of her with a cactus. I wasn't expecting it. It's put me off a little bit, but I'm trying to be professional. So, the first tip that Vicky has put down is optimise your company page on LinkedIn.
Yes.
Tell me more about that, please.
Every business should have their company page set up. And not just set up and like, let's hope something good happens.
With a logo or a
There's some that have no pictures on.
Oh, that's a bit lazy.
And they just put like a little building in the...
I think that's the default photo.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That shouldn't be happening.
Upload your relevant pictures and company logo, perhaps.
Yeah, logo. Get your
banner.
Yes, get that on there.
Okay.
Make sure it's got all your contact information if people want to get in touch with you. Link all your members of staff to it.
Okay.
I know I'm talking with my hands a lot.
You are talking with your hands.
We're not recording today.
We're not recording today, and you've got different nails.
Yeah.
Good.
I had to go halfway between summer and autumn because the holiday nails, but then I've come back from holiday and it's autumn time, so I'd be really annoyed if I had bright coloured nails right now.
Okay. But a LinkedIn page is good for not only prospect clients to generate some leads and sales, but also if you're trying to recruit people.
Exactly. People want to know what your business is about. So, I mean, go and check out ours.
You must.
Yeah, we definitely post on there. Don't just leave it to do
nothing.
Thing. Yeah, you need to invite people. You can invite people to your page as well. So you get, I think it's 250 credits a month.
Okay.
Where you can invite people to like your page.
Great. Good tip.
Thank you.
Build a strong personal brand.
Yeah, so these are the individual members of your team.
Okay, this is Laura, Emily, Vicky, Cheryl, everyone.
Every single person. So every single person in our team has a LinkedIn account that they post on every single day as an extension of Fresh.
Yes.
So you have to remember that you're representing...
You're repping, aren't you?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But then obviously your network is wider then.
I understand. So, business leader, your personal profile should reflect your expertise, your values, what you stand for, and post regularly about leadership tips, industry insights. Were you laughing then?
No,
business updates. Yeah. Keep it regular. I was going to say keep it fresh. Keep it regular and keep it consistent.
Yeah, you don't have to post every day like us because it does take time to write your posts, think of what to write when you're posting every day. But I'd say at least 3 times a week you need to
on your business page,
on your personal page,
Yeah,
all because people as well. Like obviously we post on the Fresh page.
Yeah.
But what do they say? People buy from people. So if they
They do.
I
told you that, didn't I?
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say so. People buy from people, so a lot of people know Laura.
They do. She's LinkedIn famous.
Yeah, everywhere we go, someone will come up to her and say, "Are you Laura Leyland from LinkedIn?"
Even in the gym.
Yeah, someone did it to Emily in Nice. Different country.
Thank you.
Yeah, they do it. It happened in Sheps, remember, to Laura in the pub.
Oh, in the pub in Chorley, yes.
Yeah, and when someone was buying the van from them.
Oh, from Pete, yeah.
And they walked in the house.
So Pete, her fiancé, was selling his camper van, and they walked in the house to collect it, and he went, "Oh." Laura wasn't even there, and he said, "Oh, recognise it. That's Laura Leyland from LinkedIn." Yeah. He's like, yes.
Pete gets...
He loves it.
Yeah, I can tell. But yeah, Laura's built like her own personal brand alongside.
She has.
Fresh.
Yes.
And people like her, obviously, 'cause she's a very nice person.
She is a nice person.
Yeah, but she posts about...
stuff. Not just...
her knowledge.
Yeah.
Her expertise in recruitment and business.
Yeah. So... yeah, regularly post engaging content that shows your expertise, your highlights, industry trends, some deals you've done, offer tips and hints and all that sort of stuff about the industry that you're representing, and a mix of posts. Sometimes it could be videos, which Laura does on a Friday with the TikTok videos, some articles. I did a poll on LinkedIn a few weeks ago about who likes the best beer, and just keep the engagement. I was going to say fresh again. Keep the engagement. What's the word? High.
Yeah. That's a good point though about videos. I do think people should incorporate videos into the scheduling.
Okay.
Because you get to know, it shows your personality.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
A
people buy from people.
Thank you. A bit like WhatsApp voice notes. You can see it coming, you can feel it coming through, can't you?
Tone,
through the tone, speed, messaging. Text can get just misinterpreted and waylaid. Interacting with others by commenting, liking and sharing, something that I get told off for not doing, which that will increase your visibility, and I'm told it will encourage other people to engage on the content, which ultimately that's what you want.
Exactly, but you might, because LinkedIn's a funny thing. It's not like the rest of your social media platforms where, say on Facebook, you have to be friends with someone, don't you, to see their stuff. Whereas on LinkedIn, if I'm connected to you, you like something of someone's that I'm not connected with, that will still show up in my feed, even though they might be like my third degree
connection.
Yes.
Okay.
So by commenting on engaging, you're just getting yourself out there.
Visibility,
yes.
Join and participate in LinkedIn groups.
Yes.
Do you join and participate in LinkedIn groups?
I don't.
Right.
But I think it's a good tip to have in there.
I wonder if there are any LinkedIn groups that I could jump into. I don't know.
There probably is.
There's some good ones on Facebook.
Is there?
I've created my own Beartown profile on the Facebook.
Have you?
Yep.
Is in a group or a profile?
A profile, so I can dive into these different hospitality groups and post some stuff.
It's like networking.
Digitally.
Yes.
Exactly right. So there's discussions on there and there's insights and advice, so you could jump in and out of those different pros, which, yes, is a good way to network with like-minded professionals, but also, lest we forget, potential clients. That's what we're doing.
Correct.
Sales.
Sales.
Consider starting your own LinkedIn group to build a community around you and your business niche.
That's a good idea, actually.
Thank you. You wrote that down. Okay, let's talk about LinkedIn ads.
Yeah, so that's something that it's new to us. But, I mean, it's a good idea, isn't it? You can target...
It's a good idea, yes.
Yeah, I think so. You can target who you specifically, your sales audience.
Yep.
Oh, is it turning you down? Yeah, okay.
I'm just going to have some big
okay,
talk, so
yeah, I'll talk. So you can target specifically, because I think me and you have spoke about it in previous podcasts about sales. Not everyone's right for you, are they?
No.
You don't want you can't sell to everyone because
you can't.
It might not be your right client.
Target market.
Yeah, so you want to be using LinkedIn ads to target people specifically who you'd like to work with.
And a little bit like Facebook, you can specifically tailor the ads to the demographic and businesses and positions of people and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So, industry, job title, location, all that sort of stuff. It's quite clever.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Engage with employees and clients.
Yeah. So this is, you will probably see us do it on LinkedIn. We do all engage on our own.
Yes, to get more visibility.
Yeah. So with LinkedIn, I think within the first hour, I want to say, you need to get 10 reactions or more on your post for it then to be pushed further into the LinkedIn world and for more people to see it. Did you not know that?
That is my takeaway.
Have we never told you that piece of information
Maybe
before?
I actually need to do some LinkedIn training with Fresh Perspective Resourcing.
Maybe. So that's why we all jump on each other's posts and jump on the Fresh post, because when you get to that 10 reactions, more people are then seeing it. It's not because we're like, ooh, look at us.
Yes, of course. Oh, I understand.
Yeah, it's to help with engagement. So if you get your employees to react to posts that you're putting out, share it in WhatsApp groups. That's what we do. Share it in a WhatsApp group and ask people to jump on it.
That's my takeaway.
Yeah. Why did you think you were when you send it to us?
Not sure.
You weren't sure why you send the link to us in the group?
No. Some things I do that just because I get told to.
Right. Well, that's the reason why, because then if all of Fresh like it, get over 10 and then bang, you're out into the LinkedIn world. More people are seeing it. You'll get more impressions, more reactions. And
more visibility.
More visibility. More sales!
Hooray!
Yay!
Also, you've put here, doing your due diligence and research for the schedule for the podcast, Vicky, and well done.
Yeah.
Leave recommendations and testimonials. Is that not a thing that's maybe old hat, or does that still happen and carry on in today's LinkedIn world?
What, as in doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
all right.
Yeah, so if you scroll to the bottom of people's LinkedIn profiles, not many people do it these days.
No.
You can leave recommendations, testimonial type things for that particular person.
Oh, very good. Okay.
But it's important.
Right.
Because people, what's the word? Brain's not working.
Stuck on a cactus, you see.
Yeah, probably. Don't know where I'm going with that.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Write a circle, then we can circle back to it if you remember the word that you need to.
Circle here.
There you go. Okay, let's talk about using LinkedIn for lead generation, which is little bit like ads. Is it, or is it different? Utilize LinkedIn because it's got an advanced search feature,
Yeah.
and it's for you to, again, drill down on that demographic to identify any potential partners, potential clients, or even people that are looking for jobs.
Yeah, so it's good for us, like recruiting specifically, because there is now a button of actively hiring. So, do you know when people put the banner on, so we can search by people that have the hiring banner on.
Very good.
But when it comes to lead gen, unfortunately, it's not as easy as putting a post out and loads of people will come to you. You need to message all your new connections. That's what we do. We message all our new connections. We're not salesy.
Led.
Yeah. So I get a lot of emails from people
Selling your stuff.
It's literally just like bang, straight into sales.
Buy my stuff.
Not even like a how's your week going. It's just, I'm selling this. Like, would you be interested? I'm like, you haven't even like engaged on one of my posts or anything. So we connect with people, engage on the post.
Right.
Send them really nice messages, have a bit of a chat with them, and then we're like, do you need any? Yeah, I've noticed.
I've noticed that hiring banner's still on, Julian.
Yeah.
Fancy a natter?
Do you need any help with it?
Yes.
We are here to help.
Open to a conversation.
And I tell you what as well, when I speak to some people on LinkedIn, a lot of them will say, and I don't know if it's the same for everybody else, they'll be like, oh, I've seen all your posts and I'm like really interested, but they'll have never engaged on my posts.
Yeah, isn't that? There's someone said to me like last year that it's the people, it's the silent.
Yeah, sit back and watch,
and
then when they're ready,
they'll engage.
So even if you're posting stuff and you think, oh, it's not even going anywhere, it's not doing anything. It is.
It is.
People are seeing it just because they're not engaging on it and coming to you straight away, but being consistent with your brand and what you do and telling people about what you do, there are people out there looking at it and they will eventually be like, I'm ready to use that person for whatever I need now.
One of my favourite phrases, be consistently good rather than occasionally great.
Oh, yeah. You said that about running, I think.
It's so true about a lot of things in life.
Yeah.
Be consistently good rather than occasionally great.
Yeah. So even if you feel like you aren't getting the results straight away, be consistent. Keep doing it. Keep you posting. Keep talking to people. Keep engaging. Just keep doing what you're doing and
results will come.
Yes.
Thank you. Showcase your products and services, which is something I didn't know you could do. So there's a products tab on the company page to showcase the stuff that you're selling.
So this is probably more like it's going back to your company page and making sure like everything's filled out, you know, putting everything on there that you can. And I think with this as well, I think sometimes people think they shouldn't be too forward on the posts as well about what they do.
About selling the product or service?
Yeah. We used to be a bit like that. We're like, we can't...
Buy my stuff.
Yeah. But I think it's okay to be like that. As long as it's not all the time, I think it's okay to do that sometimes. Like, sometimes people just want to know, what is it you do? How can I get
engage with
yeah.
you? I've thought about that as well because I've had a rapid number of connections recently. I don't know, hundreds rather than thousands. So I'm up to 300 connections now on LinkedIn, which is, well, no, I'm joking. I'm up to like 5,000 people. And I thought about putting a post out saying who I am and what I do and like a bit of a refresh of...
I think you should. I don't, it shouldn't be like every day, not like hard sales or whatever. But you need to incorporate in there like just a bit of a sales...
angle.
Paul, yeah, these are my products. This is what I sell. This is how I can help you.
Absolutely right. Analytics. Do you track analytics?
Rach does that for us. It's part of the marketing.
Rachel is head of marketing here at Fresh Perspective Resourcing. Right. So you can use LinkedIn analytics, a bit like Google Analytics.
Yeah.
To track the performance of your posts and who's following you and what type of engagement and you've got and and see what content resonates most with people.
Yeah, so as well, if you go on to track it's really easy to find when you go on there. You can do it by your profile and by individual posts. So you can see what type of people are looking at you as well. So occupations, like job titles.
Do you not have to have a premium thingy for that?
Potentially. But I feel like if you are a salesperson or a business owner, you probably should have a premium account.
Message to Joe, my MD. Joe, probably need a premium LinkedIn account. By the way, side note, back to analytics. It's Joe's birthday today. Joe's my MD of Beartown Brewery. It's a very special birthday for Joe today. It's a landmark birthday. He is 40. Happy birthday, Joe.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Still going. There we go. I didn't think we were going to sing on the podcast today.
Well, that was a nice surprise,
It was a surprise.
wasn't it?
So, yeah, analytics are there, a bit like Google Analytics or Facebook Analytics to focus that, so you can focus and drill down on the content that generates you high engagement and replicate it and identify gaps in strategy where you need to improve.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Number 11. We've got 12. We've done 12. We've done 10. We've got 2 more to go. Network with. I'm banging on the desk because I like this bit. Network with key decision makers. That's what I do really well, but follow up really poorly.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll click on some of the people to connect with them in my target market.
Yeah.
But maybe sometimes not send them messages saying.
Do you not message all your new connections?
Not all the time.
Well, you're missing out on people.
Your face there is
wow, Tony. Right, we need
face
to book some. We need to book Tony in for LinkedIn training because you've not learned anything from us over the past few years. Book Tony in for LinkedIn training.
She's actually writing it down. Okay.
Wow, Tony, you're going to have to re-listen to this podcast and make some notes and take it all in.
So you can actively connect with industry leaders, potential partners, and decision makers in your field. And it actually says here, when reaching out, personalise your message by referencing their work or mutual connections. That is a great bit of advice.
It is. And yes, it does take a little bit longer. You can't just send a generic message. But the reward from doing it will be much greater. So yeah, you need to be strategic with who you're connecting with and what you're saying to them.
I feel that's another takeaway, isn't it, for Tony today?
Takeaway for Tony.
Don't be lazy with the messaging.
Yeah, exactly. Because what is the point in connecting with all these people?
Well, they can see the stuff I'm posting, can't they?
No, they probably don't.
Oh, wow, I am learning on the job here.
So basically, when you connect with someone, you don't automatically appear in the feed. You're more likely to appear in each other's feed if you message them and they message you back. Because LinkedIn are like, oh, these people know each other or are interested in what each other does. So, yeah, they're not...
Oh, dear.
You can't just assume that people are going to be seeing your post just because you're connected with them. So these key decision makers probably aren't seeing your post, Tony.
I'm learning live. I'm learning live on the spot here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Oh, okay.
Wow.
There we go. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you hear that then? That was the penny dropping.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't know all this. But you're learning stuff.
Participate in virtual networking events or LinkedIn live sessions to connect with new people and build meaningful relationships.
Yeah, so we used to do on the Fresh page, or was it on Laura's page, like a little, not a webinar thing, like a live where people could ask us questions.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Do you remember? I don't know why we
like
stopped
what you having
doing
for your lunch?
That's what you used to ask. Or
Yeah.
what's your
favourite height of skirting board?
Yeah.
What's your favourite post box?
The gold one.
What's your favourite cash machine?
I don't use cash machines.
What's your favourite canal bridge?
I like them ones near the Yarrow Bridge.
All right. Anyway.
No, the one at Fredericks, actually.
Okay. Anyway, let's not get bogged down in that. Yeah. So have a look for networking events on LinkedIn, or consider going live and promoting that to your folk, your connections, and maybe you can get some interaction and different. Well, we could get some leads, couldn't you?
Yeah, lives are great.
Lives are great.
I think it's also part of, do you know, like the SEO wizardry that we talk about.
Is it?
Yeah, I think by mixing stuff up on your LinkedIn profile, it helps with things
Okay.
like that. So, yeah, get a LinkedIn Live or look at other people's LinkedIn Lives because it's free information, like this podcast. It's free tips, tricks, expertise, wisdom.
Would anyone pay for this, though? I don't know.
Yeah?
Maybe Dave Scholes would.
Does Dave Scholes listen?
I think so.
Hey, Dave. Oh,
I'm going.
seen him in ages.
I'm going to Chorley Football Club tomorrow with Dave.
What's happening there?
They've got a game on because it's Saturday, and he's. You winked at me then with both eyes, which was pretty cool. And then we are guests in the Chairman's Lounge. Myself and Dave in the big seats. Oh yeah.
Why?
I don't know. We asked me the other day, and I'm like, yeah,
Do
baby.
you get free drinks?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
And food?
Yeah.
My neighbour goes to Chorley Football Club.
Okay.
Diane.
Right. Is that who lives next door to you?
Yeah, my neighbour. So yeah, it would be the.
Well, I would class a neighbour as someone who lives on the street or in a close
Oh,
proximity. Right. If I was going to describe Diane, I would say my next door neighbour.
Okay, my next door neighbour, Diane.
Hello, Diane.
She'll probably be there.
Who's she go there with?
Her cousin.
Very good.
Something like that.
If you're in and around Chorley on Saturday, come along. Chorley are playing.
My dad might be going.
Oh, I hear my dad.
But he's only back off holiday today, so
Where's
he
he
might
been?
not go tomorrow at Portugal.
Portugal. That's nice, Portugal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Has he gone with your mum or just by
Yeah,
himself?
yeah. He's gone with my mum. They went on Sunday.
Very good.
Literally, I came back off holiday, and then they've just buggered off.
I'm going to put a pin in your holiday
Okay.
because I don't want to do any weaving.
Right. Okay.
The final tip we've got, ladies and gentlemen, about LinkedIn is to encourage employees to update their profiles. So just ensure your team members' LinkedIn profiles are, and I'm going to use this in speech marks, polished and consistent with your company brand. Their activity can extend your business's visibility and, more importantly, credibility.
Exactly. So they need to be regularly posting too, making sure that the profile is up to date. Because like things on LinkedIn change all the time. I've been told this morning that Reels are coming to LinkedIn now.
Are they not on already?
My LinkedIn always seems to update behind everybody else. I seem to not always be up to date with that. So apparently like that, it's always updating. There's always new stuff coming out. You've got to do this and you've got to do that. It is hard to navigate sometimes and know what to do best. But just give it a go.
Give it a go. So finally, and Vicky's wrote this, and I'm gonna read every single word that she's
Are
wrote
you
down
actually?
because it's
'Cause I wrote
important.
that in 2 seconds, but okay.
Well, by strategically using LinkedIn, you can boost your brand's visibility, connect with potential clients, and establish authority in your industry, ultimately benefiting your business growth. Share your knowledge and expertise so people know what you're talking about and see you as an expert in your industry. And if you're not sure where to start, or you're thinking, cracky, that sounds interesting, or how would I do that? Then let me tell you, please get in touch with Fresh because we offer LinkedIn training. In fact, I'll go so far as to say, please send Vicky Taylor a message on LinkedIn. She would love to receive your message and she can guide you through what it might look like to upskill in the world of LinkedIn. I must get that T-shirt printed. I said I would do it a year ago and I still haven't done that. That is an action for me.
We'll probably still be here in a year's time on this podcast talking about it. Maybe it could be a Christmas present.
Oh, yes.
Could be, couldn't it?
It could be a Christmas present. Fantastic. I want to talk to you about some other stuff as well, if that's all right. You talked about holiday. You've just come back from holiday, haven't you?
I have.
That was nothing to do with the cactus, though.
No, that was before I went on holiday. That was my birthday.
Oh, how old were you? 20?
How old am I? 33.
8.
8? Fuck off. I forgot I was on the podcast.
Oh, well, sorry,
We
Mum.
might have to bleep
Sorry,
that
me to
out.
bleep that. That was a real bad one. you have. Do you think we should re-record it now?
No.
I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I've made Vicky Taylor laugh a lot in this studio today.
No, I've just ruined the whole podcast. Rach must be able to clip that out somewhere.
Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out, aren't we? Yeah, it was your birthday. You were 33 a few weeks ago. And you went. If you bang the desk, I'll be able to hear it, and as well all the listeners. Oh, and when you put your mug down as well, people will be able to hear that. Vicky's now starting to cry a little bit, so I'll just fill in for this. A couple of Fridays ago, we went to the Beavers, which is the Be Inspired Business Awards. That was held at Blackpool Tower Ballroom, which, if you've never been, is absolutely fantastic. Fresh were up for Micro Business of the Year. Unfortunately, we didn't win. We came second, which you get a highly commended certificate and you get some nice pictures, and that's good. Congratulations to whoever won. I didn't know who won because I just switched off at that point. But congratulations to all the winners from the Beavers. We had a very fantastic evening in Blackpool. Good. The entertainment was not what I was expecting. The heat was what I was expecting. It was warm.
Do you think?
Oh my God. Oh my God. It was
not
warm.
Something okay.
All right.
You had about 3 layers on though.
Yeah, I did have my big coat on.
Yeah, you probably weren't dressed right.
All right. More shorts and t-shirt next year.
Maybe, yeah.
That's it. Did you enjoy your birthday at Rivington Barn? I'm going to circle back.
Yes, I did. It was very good. Lots of Taylor Swift being played because it was
a rodeo evening.
Rodeo themed.
Did they have a booking Bronco?
Yes, I went on it. It's my first time I've ever been on one.
How many seconds did you stay on?
I think it was like 17 or something.
Oh, it's not bad, is it?
I think that's poor, if I'm being honest.
Okay, well, you are your own worst critic.
Yes, but I enjoyed it. It was fun.
What was the best?
I'd go on another.
And it's like an interview, this, isn't it?
It is.
You've just come back from Kos, which is in Greece.
It is, yes. Yeah. I nearly didn't make it.
Well, why is this, please?
Well, I mean, we all remember what happened earlier on in the year, don't we, when my flight got cancelled to Rhodes.
How can we forget?
Yes, that was a sad time.
Oh, my goodness.
So I couldn't rearrange because it was too expensive to go to Rhodes, so I ended up in Kos. Wasn't really my
Brexit
first choice, but Brexit, it's still in Greece. It wasn't my first choice, but it was lovely. But
Good.
my flight was early on Monday morning. My flight was at 6 a.m.
It's early, that.
So I, in quotation marks, set an alarm for 1:30. I reused my Marseille alarm because it was a similar time of flight. But I didn't realise that I'd set my Marseille alarm specifically for a Wednesday. This flight was on a Monday. So as you can probably gather, the alarm didn't go off. My phone was on silent. It's never going on silent again. So if you hear it pinging off in this, it's because my phone's never going on silent again.
Can I ring you middle at night then?
Yeah, probably. I've got anxiety now over that. So basically, I was meant to pick my sister up because I was driving at 2:30 in the morning. At 3:10, she walked into my house, into my room, and was like, "Get up." I was like, "What are you doing here?" She was like, "It's 3:10. We were meant to set off 40 minutes ago. Get out of bed."
Good job she's got a key.
She's got a back door key. Good job she doesn't live too far away. So she lives near the Fresh office.
Yeah, if she lived in Cumbria.
Oh, yeah.
Or Manchester. No, she wouldn't anyway. But yeah,
No.
I get your point.
But her car was in the garage on Monday, so she didn't have a car, so she had to walk.
Oh my God, the drama.
I know! But we made it. We had to fly through the airport. It weren't, I'm exaggerating, it weren't that bad.
No,
we got to go to Boots, we got some stuff. Didn't
Like
have time for
moisturiser.
Yeah. But we just didn't have time for an airport beer, which I feel like is the thing that you have to do when you go on holiday. But never mind, we made up for that when we were there.
Good. You had a good time. What was the most exciting thing you did?
We didn't really do anything like that.
What did you do?
I was in an all-inclusive, so I drank
Boozy.
a lot. Yeah, I had a nice tequila sunrise, a nice pina colada. Went to the beach, that was lovely. Went to see a salt lake.
I don't know what that entails.
A lake that has lots of salt in it. And between October and March, there's flamingos there, but there weren't any flamingos. I wanted to see a flamingo.
Because it was... September.
September,
That's
yes.
Fantastic. But you had a good holiday. Now you're back. Are you revitalised and refreshed?
Yeah, I feel good now. I needed that. So, I need to book another holiday now.
Okay. Where are you going to go?
Rhodes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. May next year.
I'll talk into the microphone. That's a good idea. And it's Chorley Live this weekend, tonight and tomorrow. For anyone who's kicking around Chorley, there are 37 venues and 268 live acts across these venues. Start at 7 o'clock till 10 o'clock. Everyone gets 45 minutes. Bosh. Wiggity whack booshak. Get involved.
I've seen at the Shed that it's on till midnight.
Not in the brochure.
Oh, okay.
And in the Shed, I'll tell you what's weird about the Shed. Hello, Nigel. They just have the same artist on for one night.
No, that's from that's must be after it finishes.
Not
They do. I'll get it up on my phone.
No, you don't need to. You don't need
I'll
to.
show
Don't be so
you.
defensive. Jeez, anyway. And my mum's singing.
In a choir, town hall.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, you're going to watch her.
I wasn't going to go out, but what day?
Friday.
Time.
7.
Oh,
Okay. Do you want to go to Chorley Live? We're probably going to go Saturday.
maybe. I don't know yet. Have you been before?
No.
You have to queue for everything. It's heaving. Like the queue.
Why don't I just book a table at Riley's or something?
Can you do that?
Well, yeah, I know Michael pretty well. Should we talk about this off the air? Or
Yeah, we'll talk about this.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much. If you've got to the end of this podcast, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you.
Commendable.
It's been enjoyable.
It has for you. You've not stopped laughing.
I know.
I don't think I've ever seen Vicky Taylor laugh so much in such a short space of time.
36 minutes.
I'm going to shuffle my paper like Maura Stewart. One moment. The only thing I'm going to direct you to, ladies and gentlemen, is our website, which is fp-resourcing.co.uk. There you can find everything about our Freshies, which is our not-for-profit awards for 2025. It's on the of June 2025, back at Rivington Barn, 20th.
20th of June, yeah.
Get involved if you'd like to sponsor or attend or anything to do with that, really. If you would like to get involved with some LinkedIn training, you've heard some great stuff today that we've been talking about, please send Vicky Taylor a message on LinkedIn. She would love to receive your message and help you and your organisation be better on LinkedIn, give you some tips and tricks and hints about how you can generate more leads and more sales for your business. Woo. I'm gonna leave. Thank you very much for listening. I'm going to leave the last word of the podcast to Vicky Taylor. She's going to say it now.
Cheese.